Thank you, everyone. Welcome back to another episode.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Didn't see that one coming. Tree Father Birch. Who are you?
Well,
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
Just wait a minute. Who are you, and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
Alright, what's waiting for me inside?
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained.
Okay, perhaps another time. Yep.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
come to Oasis. Rejoice. The Great One wishes to see you.
It's tender nipple.
I can't believe you're here. We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained.
Wow. Well, this is funky looking.
We welcome you without... Rejoice! The Great One wishes to see you.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Yeah, you may come to regret that one.
Amongst us, outsider.
And we're psycho anyway.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you.
Can't even see
Normally,
him.
outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
Okay, I've never seen any place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
I love how Fallout London do a similar quest line to this, which is just awesome. Who is this? Who is it you keep referring to as him?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home.
I may be willing to help, but I need a straight answer about who he is.
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The Tree Minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
Okay. Why do you call yourselves tree minders?
We care for this place and
they
keep
mind
it
the
safe
trees.
from those who
Makes
would seek
sense.
to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder.
Fair enough. If you hit technology, why carry weapons?
Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
Which it brings us to why I'm here.
Yes, indeed it does. Sorry,
Got the gun out and all
I
now?
don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
Okay, I'd be honored.
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Yep. What does it involve?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Okay, let's begin.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
There we go, the graphics all came back to me.
must drink from the basin if you wish to meet him.
It's the basin of purification is filled with some sort of thick, vacuous sap. That's probably how it feels to drink
Now
too.
recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
Dogmeat's just like, what's going
All
on?
this
RL must be
may
somewhere.
he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
What? Look at that. Oh my god. Oh goodness.
Glad to see you're finally
What
awake.
a voice.
Can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
I must be dreaming. Okay, what's the trick? I know there's a guy with a microphone somewhere.
Where? You mean in here? Nah, it's just me and Herbert. He's the tree. We're old pals. The best of buddies. And we know each other. Inside and out. Literally. Well,
Goodness.
his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny.
So you're trapped in there inside this Bob thing?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How did a tree end up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago.
Must have been with a gack.
I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people.
Oh.
I think it was called Mariposa.
I think it'll be in the new Fallout season. I'll be cool.
We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Well, hopefully your troubles will be over. I'm here to help.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. you'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
How would I be able to kill you? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some.
Goodness.
It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
If I kill you, every tree minder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
Well, that was very strange, but... Right, where was I? Why didn't you just kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
Cough up some caps. Okay. I really don't want to kill you.
Of all the wastelanders I had to bump into, it has to be one with a conscience. Let's keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. Just think about it, okay?
Okay, bye then, Herbert, or was it Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Okay. What to do with Harold? Apparently, we're going to save the game, but there's a solution that you can get right away. Now he's at peace. That was easy. Done and dusted. Right we go. They're gonna be so happy about me.
I'll turn you in.
One of the many endings. Well, it's all them dead. Oh, we had an ear. He was one of the good people. Am I not meant to get a perk for this? Huh. Maybe not. Oh, you don't get a perk for just burning them. Apparently there is something cool though if you go back. Cool. Spooky skeleton of Harold. Alright, let's pretend we didn't do that.
Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you.
You're mostly a tree, right? Can't I just burn you down?
Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing.
Quick questions about the caves.
Yeah, leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold.
How'd I get in?
I think the best way for you to get down there would be to get the key. From the
cut the side of my mouth. When I was downstairs. Don't ask.
There's supposed to be some old gate or something back in the other grove.
Okay, anything else to look down or look out for?
Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me, but I think that's just Bob getting back at me for all the times I called him Herbert.
Do we get to meet Bob, or is Bob just the tree? You don't seem sad. Why do you want to die?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat, or to read, or to sleep, or anything? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. I can't stand it anymore.
Life is a gift. Even if it lasts a long time, be glad you have it.
I've tried to stay happy. Really, I have. Bloomseer Poplar thinks I'll live for hundreds of years. Maybe even more. Can you imagine that? Stuck here for centuries? I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just me and Bob until the end. When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me. I guess I was wrong.
See me approach is quite a feat for a living tree.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that.
How's it you're causing all these things to grow around you?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
They're like two bros stuck together.
Oh, okay. I guess me and Bob will see you again soon.
Okay, we're not gonna burn them this time. Let's have a look around. Or to the dump cave. Don't know if that's part of this. Or just another cool place to go to. Let's talk to some people.
So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
Any information you can give me on the caves would be helpful.
My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Tell me about your god.
Oh, you mean Harold? He's really nice. Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream.
Ah.
I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one.
Child at heart. Hey, maybe if you tell me what Harold is scared of, I won't be scared either.
Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him.
Okay. Can you tell me about your god again?
That's okay. I like talking about Harold. He's really nice. He's my best friend. Sometimes I even...
Oh, yeah. So how'd you end up here?
I was born here, still.
Oh. To who?
Just get born, I guess. You're funny. May the Great One bless you. Hiya.
Wait, what? Hold on a second. She was meant to give me something.
So you're the outsider. Aw, I never knew an out... Harold told me. That's why we... May the great...
Allow me to introduce
strange.
myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and healer of Oasis. It brings me great honor to welcome you.
Any information on the caves?
Be wary of the water in the caves. I fear they still carry the sting of radiation from the bombs.
And what causes this place to grow?
In what we call the harvest month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things.
Tell me about Harold.
He's not my god. He's everyone's god. You, me, everyone. This place isn't meant just for the tree minders. It's for all mankind.
I agree completely.
Oh, if only Tree Father Birch saw it as you do. Of everyone, he's been here the longest. You'd think he'd realize that this place won't remain a secret forever. The caravans know about it, and you found it. How long before someone comes to take this place by force? No, I say allow this place to grow, and that issue becomes moot.
Fair enough. Can you tell me more about your god? Oh no. How'd you end up well?
Like I said,
How'd you end up here?
my father was a healer like myself. He had the most curious books I would read about trees and plants and their medicinal properties. Many years later, I heard a rumor about a place such as this. I spent a decade in search of it. I've been in
it's
this
stopped bleeding
wonderful
now,
place
thankfully.
for over 15 years now.
Fair enough. What did you do to become one?
I was the third one to arrive here in Oasis. Tree Father Birch was a bit wary at first, but Leaf Mother Laurel convinced him to let me stay. If she hadn't been around, I doubt Birch would have ever let me stay here. After a while, they taught me their ways, and together we developed the ceremony of purification that you undertook.
Lovely. There's a few more people that I can talk to.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden.
Any information in the caves?
Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. But when the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days.
Tell me about your god.
Well, I'm not so sure the Great One is a god. I mean, I don't believe in that sort of thing. However, I am beginning to realize he's special. Something greater than any of the creatures in the wasteland.
How'd you end up here?
I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since.
Dang, how awful. What happened to you?
I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast.
Ooh.
We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some Deathclaws. They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now.
I've actually seen a few of those
Honestly,
instances.
I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it.
What do you do to become a tree minder?
I sort of fell into it, I guess. I woke up here and I just stayed. After a while, I became one of them.
Let's start looking around here. Some sort of chilled spot? Chilly spot? Place that they sleep, it would seem.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it.
Where is this going?
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
I'm afraid he isn't a god. Let's see. I think I lost my camera for a second. Harold isn't a god. He's a human that has some bad luck. His name's Harold.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested
Oh,
us.
goodness.
He
It's going to
wants
be an
see
easy
that
one,
our
isn't it?
faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Did you know your god wants me to kill him? You are where he wants to die.
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
So what can I do to help?
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle.
And what are you looking then?
A benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Doesn't anybody care what your god thinks? I don't know if you listen to Harold.
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
Okay, crazy lady. I see where this is going.
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be. You have questions for me outside?
Any more information on the caves?
If the Great One knows you to be worthy of his grace, he will allow you to pass through to his heart.
Any questions on the task?
Sir?
Why don't you just travel to Hal or do his heart on your own?
The Great One has not yet allowed us entry below ground. We were uncertain as to why until you arrived.
Where did the liniment come from?
The liniment was made by Bloomseer Poplar. Her knowledge of his gifts and how they can be used to help us is nothing short of astounding.
And the entrance?
The entrance to the caves is to the southwest of the pavilion.
May I ask you about the tree minders? How did they begin?
I'm afraid I can take none of the credit for my husband's creation. I arrived perhaps a year after him, well after he established the tree minders.
And how do they normally handle outsiders?
Without his blessing, we would not allow an outsider inside this veil.
Can I become one?
Although we would welcome you with open arms, you are obviously drawn here to help us. What remains to be seen is what that help turns out to be.
Okay.
Hiya.
What's your opinion on Tree Father Birch and Leaf Mother Laurel?
They're the best parents ever. I trust we'll speak.
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
What's your opinion on Leaf Mother and Laurel?
I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable.
May I have the key to the caves?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
How'd you end up here?
I was an outsider like yourself, wandering the world aimlessly, wasting my life trying to seek my fortune. When my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis, I knew I'd found a holy place. Tree Father Birch allowed me to stay, and I've been here ever since.
Okay, what did you do to become a tree minder?
Actually, you already did some of it. I had to do the ceremony and meet with the Great One. Then Tree Father Birch taught me everything I needed to know about Oasis and how it has to remain a secret. That's why I'm so worried. I just think letting this place spread into the wasteland would be an unwise decision.
I think you're right. Who knows what would happen to this place?
Exactly. I was out there once, like you. I wandered the wasteland for many years. All I saw was poverty, famine, sickness, hate, and death everywhere I turned. But this place isn't anything like that. We can't let all that evil inside here. We just can't.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, we don't get the thing off the wee girl. We have to pass the speech check, which we did, but that's about it. Until we complete the quest.
Yes, outsider, what is it?
Any information in the caves?
Just like a cancer would infest our bodies, the caves below us are infested with vermin. You'd do well to be cautious down there. We've lost a few tree minders in the past.
Questions. Why don't you just travel on your own?
I would if I was able, but he will not allow us entry. His roots bar the door, and we have yet to earn the right to pass.
Were you aware of this?
Of course I am. I know everything that goes on in Oasis. Laurel is free to pursue whatever path she chooses. A long time ago, it was agreed that the Tree Father and the Leaf Mother hold equal say. I don't seek to change those customs. I just hope when the time comes, you'll make the right choice.
Okay, where did sap come from?
Bloomseer Poplar has a unique understanding of the innate power that lay dormant in the plants you see around you. She created the sap with the knowledge she brought to us from the wasteland.
Where's the entrance? Oh, well, yeah, he tells me that anyway. If this place has living plants, does that mean the water is safe to drink?
I'm afraid the water still bears the mark of man's greed. It's his reminder of what we once were. Perhaps one day, he will see fit to lift this punishment. But I fear we have yet to command his full respect.
Fair enough. Tree minders, how'd they begin?
When I first beheld the glory of the Great One, I knew there'd be others who would seek to do him harm. I also knew he would be calling others that he felt were pure of heart to protect him. Right then and there, I created the Tree Minders, the Great One's last line of defense.
Okay, how do you normally handle outsiders?
If the outsider doesn't have his blessing, we simply deny him entry to our home.
Fair enough.
If they persist on trying to gain entry, or display any hostile act that could potentially harm the Great One, we take action. If the outsider were a raider or some other nefarious type, we ensure they don't report our location back to their comrades.
Fair enough. Could I become one?
Becoming a disciple of the Great One takes many years of dedication and the will to cast aside your reliance on technological conveniences. However, I feel you've been sent here for a higher purpose and could be more instrumental in our future than a mere tree minder.
Ah, fair enough. Your names are strange. What do they mean?
The first part of our name represents our role in the tree minders. The youngest are the saplings, still learning what it means to live in Oasis. The branch tenders are our guardians and keep our home safe. Our healers and soothsayers are known as bloomseers. Finally, the tree father and the leaf mother are the creators and the upholders of the Great One's laws.
Fair enough, Mr. Crazy Man. I say they're crazy. Everyone here's a little cookie, you know. Where'd that woman go that we were talking to earlier?
You have more questions for me?
What's your opinion of them two?
Lately, things have gotten a bit worse between them. It sometimes takes months for them to agree on things. I know they love each other greatly, but I'm afraid the strain of leadership is tearing them apart.
Fair enough. And we'll speak to this dude, and then that should be all the dialogue.
Good to speak to you again.
Your opinion on them?
I've only known them for a very short time, but when I first arrived, they immediately took me in and treated me just like a son. There aren't many people in the world left like that.
Cast aside your bits of technology and marvel.
So the water's still radioactive. I think with all the trees, you know, it maybe be somewhat better here.
Cast aside
But
your
obviously
bits of
not.
technology and marvel at his miracles.
Okay, what's this? Oh. Thought that was some sort of other way in.
Sir, I am on the lookout.
Guessing that damp cave entrance that we found beside Harold might be the exit as to wherever we're going here. Fair enough. Multiple endings, multiple things. I don't think there's no way to actually unlock everything. We'll show you everything, which means I can spawn in anything that we don't get, simply because there's no way to get it in one go. He didn't need that. I wanted to do it. Big difference. Alright, damp caves. Oh, is that a body?
We are me. By your commands. RL3 comes
damn it.
equipped with everything a a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed. Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out.
Heal me up, Chief.
No surrender.
Oddly accurate. But it is accurate.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
I used to always use this trick in New Vegas. See if there's anything under the water that might be of use. Uh-oh. Oops. Ah! Damn it.
Every day is a good day to die.
I deserved that. I don't even think there's anything underneath. Burn, baby, burn. Da, 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 da. Wish I got it as cooked meat for my efforts.
Kill 'em all and let God sort 'em out. Painless.
Whoa. 2 deaths in a row to that boy. Nah. What are they doing? Ideally, they follow me. Get torched. Alright, let's go.
Now you're starting to piss me off.
Ooh. Wonder who on earth this was. Hey, DC Journal of Medicine. And a pre-war book. Not a bad find. Well, it's good they finally brought all these ones. Ooh. Pyromaniac. Such a good perk. If only Fallout 4 brought that in. That's all I would want. Oh! What am I in here? Come on, folks. We need to get moving. Ooh, missile. Ooh, blood pack. Right away. That's not a bad wee stash you had there.
Glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Ah. Right, so we can do all these things. Right, we'll save it up. Right. We'll apply the liniment. See how this goes. Remember, this will be the one that we save. Save scum to. Wait a minute.
Give them help.
Oh!
Oh. Hold on, I just need to run by you. Wouldn't it call a quantum?
You've done a great deed this day, my friend. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries.
Glad to do it. The Oasis needs to be shared.
In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these turbulent times. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend.
No worries. What about Harold?
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way, huh? How come?
You've become an important part of their life. Without you, they're lost.
So, they really need me that badly, huh? Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Oh.
Awfully selfish of me. Should we give 'em another chance? Herbert? Fine. I mean, Bob. I still think it's funny when I call him Herbert.
What's all the names? Bob, Herbert, Harold? I don't get it.
Okay, let me talk real careful for the slow folks. I was once a man, a long time ago, named Harold. Something in me changed and a weird little tree started growing right out of my head. It kept getting bigger until I ended up stuck inside. When people would ask about it, I decided to name it Bob. You know, like a friend or something.
Ah, I see.
Sometimes I call him Herbert instead of Bob because I get bored and I think it's funny. So, long story short, call me Harold.
Right, those tree minders.
No, don't get me started on them. I'm liable to talk about them all day. It even drives poor old Bob crazy.
Okay, we'll finish a lot of these later. I want to see all the new unique items that I can get for such an ending. Let's see what they all think.
What is it, outsider?
What do you do now?
Although his influence will spread through the wasteland one day, that day is still a long way off. For now, we'll remain ever vigilant.
Okay, so he's
and
on
watch
phase
the
bat.
wasteland for anything
Fair,
that
fair.
could threaten this sanctuary.
Okay.
What do you want?
What do you do now?
I'll do what I do best. I'll make sure Oasis never falls, even if it means my own death.
Hello again, outsider.
I'm trying to think who's the one here.
Yes, outsider.
What do you do now?
Whatever the Tree Father or Leaf Mother would have me do, I'm still theirs to obey.
Is this the good ending? Feels like it's the good ending.
Ah, it's nice to have the pleasure of your company again.
You may have a gift for me?
I've never known someone to show as much caring as you did towards us. It seems to be rare to run into anyone like that anymore. That's partly why I never returned to my former life after I found myself in this place. Allow me to present a piece of my past to you, friend. Perhaps it will serve you better than it served me. I'll remain here and help in any way that I can. I owe them my life, and I intend to repay that debt until my last breath.
Fair, fair. Have to go now. Over encumbered. What do you give me? So you give me power armor. Nice.
Hey, my second best friend in the whole wide world.
Here, you have a gift for me?
Yeah, I think you're pretty swell for someone from out there. And you were really nice to me, too. I was gonna give this to my bestest friend, Harold, but he doesn't have pockets, the silly head. This is a charm that my parents gave me for my 5th birthday. It's really neat. Take it.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe go play with Harold? I want to hear another one of his super swell stories.
Permanently increased skill or speech skill by 10 points, which it is permanent, and even if you remove the doll, it remains, which is awesome. Okay, we just need to find one more person. I don't know where she is. Oh, she must be up here. No, that is Leaf Mother Laurel. Ah, she's up here. Bloom Seer Poplar.
I'm very happy to see you again.
You have a gift.
I somehow knew you'd be the one to make the changes that Leaf Mother Laurel desired. I helped to create the hoods that you see all tree minders wear. It's said that the cloth has a part of the Great One's spirit woven into the fibers. I present this to you as thanks.
Ah.
Wear this with pride and bring the message of renewal to all the corners of the wasteland.
Okay, no worries. What do you see in my future?
I'm very happy to see. I divine a great document and the passages that change the face of the world. Please, I must rest a day's time.
Oh,
Look to the
a
future
document that changes the
and
fate of the
seek
world?
true
Ah.
meaning of what transpired here. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'll find it.
No worries. Let's see what this is. Plus 10 sneak, plus 1 agi. Well, there you go. You get to see that ending. You've been exposed to the mutation. Your skin is now as hard as tree bark. Oh, lovely. Ooh. Ah! This one literally gets you a perk and nothing else.
Welcome, outsider. The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them.
I have to say I'm surprised you're not angry with me.
Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps, if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
What will become of Oasis?
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never
I mean, I think
die.
they would probably
With
survive
Bloomsere
anyway.
Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
Poor Harold. I will speak to some of them before we load up. Maybe his ending? Maybe I should have saved hers. This is the only one that gets you the perk.
What is it you need outside?
What do you do now?
I'll remain here and help in any way that I can.
Oh. I'm guessing they're all pretty... alright with what happened?
What is it, outsider? Look to the future.
Oh. Oh, so they all have the same thing. Well, the only one that I then definitely want an answer out of is, well, I suppose Sapling Yule will be about, and there's the mother just sitting over here.
What is it, outsider?
What do you do now?
I will do my best to honor the Great One's memory by tending this place until my dying day. If anything, this place will become a memorial to him, lest we may forget.
No worries. About your missus. You still get the teddy bear, no matter what way you finish it off.
Hey, my second best. Now that Harold's gone, I lost my bestest friend. All I want to do is cry. Yeah, I was gonna give this.
Okay, same thing. Let's see.
What is it now, outsider? I'll mourn him with every ounce of my being. This has been a tremendous loss to the world. If anything, this...
At least we forgot, right? Okay. Let's try your other man's method. Birch sap. I actually think that might have been the worst ending for Harold. Apart from Dan. Because at least when I'm growing accelerated, he's like, oh, fair enough. I'll stay with them all. we'll go with the assumption that this could be it.
Welcome. You've done a great deed this day, my friend. You've ensured the safety of the Great One and the inhabitants of Oasis.
Glad I could do it. It needs protected.
In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these turbulent times. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak with you before you depart. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend.
No worries. Let's talk to Harold now.
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way.
Got an important part. I'm not the killing type.
No, I suppose you aren't. My mistake for making you do something you didn't want to do in the first place, I guess. Still, maybe it's all for the best. I mean, I've been talking with Birch, and they really seem to need me. What do you say? Fine.
Love it. Well, this will probably be the way we go. Mother Laura won't be happy, but at least Harold will still live. Woo! It is warm here, I tell you that much. So, this is actually the worst ending. Can't believe that.
Well, well. If it isn't our old friend.
You got a gift?
We're very much alike, you and I. We both search the wasteland seeking answers, but I found my answer here. I hope one day you'll find what you're looking for. I know it's out there somewhere. Just be patient. Here, please take this relic of my older days.
What do you do now?
Oh
yeah, you've already told me that. So he gives me a missile launcher. Fun fact, it's not unique. Just standard missile launcher. But I think you give me something unique.
Ah, outsider. Back again? Welcome back, my good friend.
Gift.
I helped create the garb that you see all tree minders wear.
Wait, what?
I present this to you.
One Agi. Oh, it's a garb. Oh, so your woman. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. Do you drop anything special? No. Can't believe I'm saying this. The lineament's the best. Unless you just want the perk, which then you would destroy his heart. But with this one, at least you get power. Like, the only thing that I don't get that's unique is the perk and the garb there that Mabel gave me. But I can bring both them in since we've seen it. That's it. I'm going to throw some grenades in here. Let's make things a bit more exciting.
We are lean. We are mean.
Wow. That does nothing. Give him dog meat. Smack him. There we go. Best ending.
You've done a great deed this day.
Right, let's talk to everyone. Oh, so here's some questions I didn't ask Harold. I listened through them and then realised I hadn't actually heard them before. Have you ever asked one of them to kill you before?
They wouldn't listen to me at all. I told them something simple, then it got done. Otherwise, Birch spent a week looking for a hidden meaning. Plus, he used to just pop in whenever he wanted and started chanting this nonsense. Sometimes I used to just sit there silently, just to make him mad.
He enjoyed that, like.
That was fun for a while. Hopefully this will all change now that things are different. Thanks to you.
No worries. What about the outsiders?
Oh. You wouldn't believe how they handle them. They make them drink this gunk that Poplar makes. Sometimes they just go nuts and start running around. And sometimes when they wake up and see me, they run for the hills. I'll tell you, outsiders are almost as entertaining as the tree minders.
Fair enough. And then, which one do you get along with the best?
Actually, the kid is the nicest one of all. Use her name. She sneaks in here sometimes and just lets me talk about stuff I wanna talk about. Bob really likes her too, 'cause she makes me happy.
Aw. Well. Goodbye, Harold. Where's our L?
Yes, Commander.
Need you to do something for me.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs, but your RL3 can assist in carrying equipment if needed.
Oh, Birch's sap. I'm gonna say, how much can you hold? That's
again,
mad.
outsider.
What is it, outsider? Although his in...
No worries, mister.
What do you want?
I want to make sure that I have at least talked to all of you. Including the ones that are not going to give me anything, like Maple here.
Hello again. Yes, outsider.
Sir, I am
So I get a hood. Get used bear. That's Oasis Finute.
I'm very happy to see you again. Please.
A rallying cry? I shouldn't have actually skipped that. I thought it was just going to be the same thing. Guess she's a wee bit like Mama Murphy, just giving me predictions on what's going to happen.
Hey, my second best friend in the whole wide world.
And the last one's this dude.
Ah, it's nice to have the...
Give me your armor.
Allow me to present a piece of my...
Huzzah! Finished. Thank ye for everyone in Oasis for the brilliant company that they provided us. Time to go to the Moresti train yard. We've finished. We're done with all of that. Well,
Yes,
I
Commander.
did think Oasis would take a while.
RL3 comes equipped with everything a good soldier needs.
So,
but your RL3 can
plan is to
assist
put
in
all this
carrying
away.
equipment if needed.
Yeah, we're going to venture a wee bit further south, I reckon. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. I'll catch us all over there. Thank you for watching.